We start this hour in New York City. Strongly recommended, but not mandated. Mayor Bill de Blasio issuing new indoor mask guidance for the nation's largest city. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo encouraging cities around the state to do the same and follow the CDC's latest guidelines. COVID cases in New York now nearing a 3-month high. NBC News correspondent Kathy Park is in Times Square. So, Kathy, New York's just starting to come back to life. People are going back to work. There are tourists again. We can see the folks behind you. And now the advice from the mayor is that they should mask up indoors. What are you hearing from people on the streets about that?
Hey there, Allison. That's right. Mask up indoors, regardless of your vaccination status. That is a strong recommendation, not a mandate. And the folks we spoke with today don't seem to really have much resistance when it comes to this updated guidance. In fact, a lot of people we spoke with say that it's just bringing back old habits. In fact, a lot of them, we have seen them throughout the day, either have a mask in their hand. Some of them, even outdoors, have a mask fully covering their face, or they have it right underneath their chin. So this is something that they are well aware of. They know that the Delta variant is still among us. But here's a little bit more about our conversations throughout the day today. Take a listen. Okay, so we don't have that sound to play out for you, but I will just kind of tell you a little bit and summarize some of the reactions that we got. We saw one woman out here earlier today. She was with several family members, many of them younger children. Obviously, they're under 12 years old, so they are not vaccinated. She's visiting from Canada, and she just said that she was taken aback by the amount of people. Obviously, we are here in the crossroads of the world. It's extremely dense. And she said she felt more comfortable masking up even when outside. And she says that this updated guidance, when it comes to going indoors, she's okay with that as well. Allison?
Kathy, sorry about the technical difficulties we're having, but you summed it up pretty well, right? I think people are nervous. They're a little confused about what this might mean. I know I'm sitting here listening to you thinking, oh, man, does this mean we're going backwards? Maybe no more dining in, and all these things are going to start to change. On Friday, New York State as a whole saw the most COVID cases in a single day since May. That's certainly not the direction we want to be going in. More than half of them in New York City. I know public workers are already required to get vaccinated or tested. Are you hearing about other changes, other potential mandates or suggestions that are up for consideration in the state?
So at the city and state levels, they are obviously watching the key indicators very closely. Governor Cuomo earlier today announced that MTA and Port Authority employees will have to get vaccinated or be subject to weekly tests starting Labor Day. So that is something new. At the the city level, Mayor Bill de Blasio is making a big push to get more people vaccinated. That is a big priority for him. In addition to the masking up indoors, there is a $1 million vaccine campaign that the city is launching. We also heard from the school's chancellor saying that expect phone calls to families in the coming days as school is about to get underway to encourage them to get vaccinated, the younger kids to get vaccinated, the ones who are eligible. And there will even be a $100 referral bonus. And there are lots of incentives here in the city as well. A $100 bonus if you go to one of these city-run sites to get a COVID vaccine. So that really is a big push here in New York City. But I should also note that at the state level, Governor Cuomo moving forward is asking private businesses to look into vaccine mandates for employees when they go back to work. So obviously a lot is on the table. I mean, we're just a few blocks away from Broadway right now. And just last week, they announced that these theaters, which will be opening up in the next couple of days, you will need a proof of vaccination if you're a theater goer. And if you're not eligible to get a vaccine, you will need to have a negative COVID test. So a lot of these restrictions are going into effect. And obviously, this is a developing story, an evolving situation, as we unfortunately see the numbers tick back up, Allison.
Yeah, Kathy, I have a feeling we may have more updates. As you said, this is certainly an evolving situation. But the incentives are there to try to get people vaccinated in New York, that's for sure. Kathy Park in Times Square, we appreciate you.
Got it.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.